Hi everyone. In this video, I'm gonna demonstrate some Linux command as far as network configuration and troubleshooting is concerned. So let's give a brief intro of this video. So this video is basically discuss about the various command as per networking. Okay. So computer are oftenly used by us in our workplace, in our homes. So we can say that they are using frequently. Okay, in our daily life. Okay, so they are connected to each other on a network, and they send requests to each other in the form of packets, and that travel from host to the destination. And Linux provide various type of commands to resolve network related issue. Okay, so the first command I want to discuss is ping command. So this is our ping command. I just type here. So ping command is basically stand for packet internet grouper. Okay. And the use of this command is it gives the number of packet transmitted, number of packet received, and the time taken by the packet to return, and it majorly give some more information. So we can say that measuring the time taken by packet to return to determine the speed of the connection, and it's also make sure that the network connection between the host and the destination computer can be established or not. Okay, so let's run it by some url like google.com. So here you can see that there are lots of keyword like ICMP, TTL, time in microsecond. So let's try to understand this part. Okay. So this ping command send ICMP signals. Okay. So IPMP stand for Internet Control Message Protocol. So this signals in the form of packet to the destination computer send and wait in order to get the response back. Okay. So once the packet are received by the destined computer, it starts sending the feedback. Okay, we can say the packet back, and this command keep executing until it interrupted. Okay, so there are, you can see in on my screen there are logs of generated by ping command. So let's stop this by Control C, and let's check our next command. So our next command is ns lookup command. Ns lookup. So this nslookup command basically deal in the queries the DNS in order to fetch the IP address or the domain name from DNS records. Okay, let's take some alternate URL, facebook.com, and when I press this, then it gives the server name, address name, and the URL facebook.com, or we can say that this is our domain name. Okay, the next command I want to discuss, which are very much helpful, trace route, or we can pronounce as track route. Okay, let's check for the google.com. Okay, so here you can see that there are maximum limit of hops 30 and the 60 byte packet we receive. So this command basically used to get the route of a packet, or we can say in another word the track route command is used to determine the path along with the packet travel. Okay, so in it also return the number of hops taken by the packet to reach the destination. Okay, so basically hops are the intermediate steps taken by the packet. Okay, so this command print to the console and list of hosts through which the packet travel in order to the destination. Okay, got it. The next command I want to discuss is host command. So host command basically used to find a domain name associated with the IP address, or we can say that find an IP address associated with the domain name, and it return the IP address in either IP version 4 or IP version 6, but most probably it gives the IP version 6 address. Okay, let's check for the google.com. So here you can see that the IP version 6 address is written and the address of the google.com. Okay, the next command I want to discuss is netstat command. So netstat command is basically stand for network stats. Okay, So it gives the information of the routing table, connection information, and the status of the ports, either it is exposed or not. And this command work with Linux network subsystem, and basically it display the content of slash process slash net file content. Okay, so let's check it out. Netstat. So there are, you can say that this is our routing table information. And suppose we are using a router, then router have two type of mechanism router available in our market. Like one is static router and what is dynamic routing table. So static routers are basically use routing table as fixed, but the dynamic router tables are maintained and frequently changes. Okay, so there are two type of routing. The next command I want to discuss ARP, but before this I used to some info. If you want brief description of this netstat, then you can use -r. Okay, so it gives our brief introduction. Okay, so let's check here out our ARP command. So ARP command basically stand for the address resolution protocol, and it used to display and modify ARP cache, which contain the mapping of IP address. Here you can see that there are various type of information present here. So you can say that the system TCP/IP stack uses ARP in order to determine the MAC address and associated with the IP address. Okay, and the next, last but not the least command I want to discuss about if config command. So if config stand for the interface configuration, and it's a utility of an operating system, especially in Linux. So that is used to set or display the IP address and net state or the net marks of a network interface. And it also provide command to enable or disable an interface. Many units like system initialize their network interface using ifconfig at boot time, and ifconfig also used to view the MTU. So here the question arises, what is MTU? So MTU is maximum transmission unit. So here you can see that there are various type of information present, and this is our IP and this is our mask. Okay, and this is MTU. So currently it is 1500. Okay, so thank you to be stay here, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.